Greetings, fellow book lovers, and welcome back to Colin's Corner. Today, we will be doing the Tell the Truth tag. I was actually tagged by two people to do this video. One of them was Nate from Books with Nate. The other was Caleb from the channel Celebrity. They're both awesome channels. I will go ahead and tag them in the description of this video so that you guys can go ahead and check them out. Before we get into the tag, though, we need to go over the answer from the last Comedy with Colin segment where I asked you guys the joke, what do lawyers wear to court? The answer? A lawsuit. Okay, without anything further, guys, let's get into this tag video. Now, I do have the questions pulled up on my computer here, so I'm going to be glancing over here to go over these. So let's get into this with number one. Question number one, do your friends, family, coworkers know that you have a booktube channel, and if so, do they watch? Yes, they do. I debated a little bit whether or not I was going to tell people, but I figured one of the main reasons that I'm starting this channel was just to talk to more people about books. So I post my videos on my personal Facebook page, I post them on my Twitter, I send texts to people in my family that don't use social media but want to see the videos. Do all of them watch? I'm sure no, but a lot of them do, and some people have actually personally reached out to me and said that they really enjoy it. And I've actually had family members say that they've picked up books again just because, you know, they've seen how excited that I am about reading. So that's, you know, one of the main reasons I started the channel. And if that's working, that makes me so happy. That's one of the best compliments that anybody can give me. So yes, the long answer, I guess, is yes, that my family, friends, and coworkers do know that I have a booktube channel. Question number two, do you ever speed booktube videos up to save time? No. I've actually never purposefully sped up a video on YouTube before. I think I've accidentally done it before and couldn't figure out how to get it back to normal speed. I know that a lot of people do this, and I just treat it a little bit differently. So if I'm doing audiobooks, I want to get through them a little more quickly. And so I do speed those up, but not to the point where I'm like laser focused, because audiobooks are a little bit more of a relaxation type of reading for me at times. But Booktube is like my way to unwind, and YouTube in general, not just Booktube. So if I'm watching a YouTube video, whether it's Booktube or other, I am relaxing. I'm either too tired to read, I am too mentally exhausted to even audiobook, or I just want to hang out while I'm eating lunch, or whatever it may be. So no, I usually don't speed up the videos. I mean, I've never sped up the videos, and I don't know that I'm going to, because the thing with YouTube is I'm not usually just trying to, with audiobooks, I'm trying to obviously absorb the information, but I'm also trying to get through books. With YouTube, I'm not. I treat it more like mini shows, like I'm watching a show. I'm not going to speed the show up on TV. I'm just going to sit down and enjoy the hard work that people put into their videos. So no, I don't speed videos up. Question number three, do you watch videos from all of the booktubers you subscribe to? All of their videos or just some? No, I don't. It is nothing personal to anybody, but I am subscribed to so many awesome channels. And nowadays, people are uploading so many videos. It's such a wonderful time to be part of Booktube and this community, but it would be impossible to watch everything. Now, I try to add people's videos to my watch later list and come back to especially some books that I haven't read yet but want to hear people's reviews and thoughts on. But the reality of it is that I do not watch all the videos. I certainly was able to watch a lot more before starting a channel because this is extremely time consuming, and I knew that going in, but it has taken away from a lot of my viewing time of other videos. Now I do listen / watch, you know, videos while I'm driving around because I deliver pizzas, and doing chores around the house and stuff like that. But I also like to do audiobooks, so it's impossible to watch all the videos. I would be lying if I say I did, but I certainly try to watch as many as I can, especially from people that I've been supporting for a long time. Question 4, do you watch or subscribe to everyone who subscribes to you, or only channels you really want to see? Now, no, I don't subscribe to everybody that subscribes to me. I don't really believe in the sub for sub, follow for follow thing. I'm not in this for that. I mean, sure, I'd be lying if I, told you I didn't pay attention to subscribers and views and stuff like that, but it isn't the reason that I created this channel. This channel was created for me to become a bigger part of the community, to meet more people, to have more discussions with books about you guys. And so when I subscribe to people, a lot of times nowadays it's people that I've known in the community, whether it be in people's comment sections from creators that I've watched for a long time, or mainly what happens is I'm a member of a lot of different Discord communities, so I've gotten to know a lot of people that way. And there's a ton of people the last year or so that have been creating their own channels. So I've always known them by their Discord username. It's really cool to see them start a channel and to, see their face, hear their thoughts, see where their channels are going to go, what they have plans for, stuff like that. So no, I do not subscribe to everyone that subscribes to me. Mainly it's just channels that I want to see because, like I said before, I already struggled to get to, some of the all of the videos that I want to watch. So, no, I don't subscribe to everyone that subscribes to me, but I do subscribe to a ton of people. Question 5. Do you watch or subscribe to Booktubers based more on content or personality? This is kind of a cop-out answer, but I've done both a lot of times. There are tons of channels that do a tremendous job of deep diving and, exploring lore, doing character studies, analyzing the contents of books from a more academic standpoint. And I really enjoy those types of videos because I feel like I'm learning from people that are far more qualified than I am from the academic standpoint. And they've helped me to become better readers. For sure. And, there are also channels that I subscribe to just because their personality really struck a chord with me when I saw one of their videos. And their love for reading was just infectious, and it was very obvious that they cared about what they were doing, cared about what they were reading, and they wanted to share that with the world. And there are tons of channels that I subscribe to that check both of those boxes. I think that there's a place for all kinds of videos here on BookTube, and people in the community are extremely supportive of one another, and I love that there is such a variety on YouTube or BookTube specifically nowadays. Question number 6. Do you listen to BookTube videos while doing other things, or do you sit and watch the video? I absolutely do listen to or watch BookTube videos while I'm doing other things. A lot of the time, I do treat it kind of like a podcast, especially with the amount of live discussions that are on BookTube today about books that I'm reading. And like I mentioned earlier, I deliver pizzas. I spent a ton of time in the car where I get a ton of audiobook listening done, but it's also a time for me to catch up on a lot of videos that I haven't seen yet or that I want to see that people are releasing. I listen to BookTube videos while I'm doing chores around the house, while I'm cutting the grass, while I'm doing laundry, stuff that's kind of mindless that I don't really have to put a lot of mental, thought into. And I also have this little hook in my shower for like loofahs and washcloths. So I watch a lot of you guys while I'm cleaning myself, and I hope that makes you just a little bit uncomfortable. But hey, that's where I get a lot of my watching done. I'm just being honest here. So life is busy. I have to fit in these videos that I want to see wherever I can. So yeah, most of the time I am doing other things while I'm watching my BookTube videos and the people that I want to see. Question number 7 is to tag some people. So I'm going to tag Jordan from Boiled Jellyfish Reads. I'm going to tag Nala from Here There Be Stories. And let's do one more. I will do Pat from Pat's Mythos. You guys consider yourselves tagged if you like this tag and you want to do it. I'm going to use the cop-out answer also and just say, hey, go ahead and do it. Consider yourself tagged. That's going to do it for today's video, guys, but before we end, we have to do comedy with Colin. Now, this joke is going to be in honor of my recent attendance of the Dead & Company show, and today's joke is going to be, what do you call the wife of a hippie? If you think you know the answer, drop it down in the comments below, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you guys for tagging me, Nate and Caleb. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a like. If you're enjoying the content on the channel so far, please do consider subscribing because that helps me a ton. I hope you're all enjoying what you're currently reading, and remember, you're always welcome in Colin's Corner.